Not the fame.
Yeah, real as fuck.
Those the biggest.
So anything.
It was funny. It was funny. I'm feeling like, how you feeling? That's why I'm not mad at it. Bro, feeling good. Feeling straight. I'm on the leg right now. I'm on the leg. I know the drive over here was good. I live like 30 minutes away, so.
30 minutes? So you're down south?
Yeah, I'm in Cold Springs.
Cold Springs? Oh, so you're right up the street.
Up the street, bro. You know where Costco is? Cold Springs Costco?
There's a Costco up there, ain't it?
Yeah.
So you ain't that far off.
I'm not that far straight.
How's the year been going?
They going good, man. I have great expectations for this year. I feel like
2022?
this is the year.
For 2022?
2022, this is the year.
What you got going on? Let us know. Say
I feel like
hold on, before we even get started, bro. Before we even get deep into it.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Vic Ashton here. Love these guys, bro. Have you met Wayne? Wayne.
I never met him.
Mr. Wayne Williams. I talk great.
What's good, man?
Yeah, bro. Got no sweat back there. Got Liddy's touch.
Sir.
I got the next president of Haiti over there too. You don't know it yet. You don't know it yet. Well, how's it going, guys? Vic Ashton here for the story, not the fame. Here with Globvl. What's going on, brother?
What's good, man?
Tell the people about yourself. Introduce you.
My name is Globvl. I was born in Boston, but I came down to Florida when I was 3 because my mom wanted to get away from the cold to the hot. So that's how it goes. I've been making music for 5 years. 5 years, and I think I finally found my sound 4 years in, and I feel like that's how hard it is to find your sound because you start off kind of sounding like somebody else usually, and then you low key get into your own little vibe. So yeah, I've been making music for 5 years, and I love it.
What made you want to get started?
I feel like what my mom said when I was a baby, I used to dance to the washing machine, like the sound of the washing machine. So I feel like music it was just made for me. And in middle school, I was in chorus, so I know I always had this, connection with music, no matter where it came from. So yeah, I love music.
You say you got some plans for this year?
Yeah, I got an EP dropping March. I got a single dropping. That's gonna be on the EP. A single dropping on Valentine's Day called Soul Ties. So
it's a lovey-dovey song.
You'll see. You'll see, man. You'll see.
No, man. 5 years ago, what was that one change that made you want to jump into it? I mean, music has been all around you, but 5 years ago.
5 years ago, I think I was like, you know what, man? I think I could drop a track. Cause I used to, the app Smule. It was an old app where you could just drop music. You would do covers. I'm like, you know what? I think I could do this for real. So I didn't really have the money for a studio. So I would download GarageBand, looked on YouTube how to, make music on Garage.
That part.
I had the freaking Apple headphones. I had a little pop filter. I would just sing through that. It was a struggle, but I made music through that.
One thing about it, bro, broke or with cash, if you're interested in something.
Nothing can't stop me, man. Nothing can stop me from making music. So whatever it took.
Good old GarageBand. Do you produce and engineer yourself, or do you got a team behind you?
I met a producer last year. Shout out Armani Sounds. I met a producer last year. We just we make music organically. That's the best way. It's better than YouTube. I feel like YouTube, you don't really get the full feel of it.
Sampling and stuff.
Sampling stuff and, finding a beat that somebody else made. And, when you find somebody who, sees the potential that you have, we just make beats all night. When I go to his house, we make beats all night and we just, it's organic, you actually feel it. So
how you get into that group though? You just met last year, but how you get into that group with a person that you just met?
We clicked quickly. It's crazy how I feel like God sent that man. Because if I was still using YouTube beats, I swear I don't think I would have found my sound. I feel like he really helped me find my sound. So yeah, when you really when you make your own beat, that's the struggle.
It's different.
That's the struggle because
hours,
nights, sleepless nights, all that, man.
What's the process?
Once you actually create this is the second EP that's dropping next month. We already made an EP called Hypnotherapy.
For this year?
Last year.
Last year.
This year we made this EP coming next month called Art of Deception.
Mm.
So it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Who are you trying to reach with the EP?
What am I trying to reach?
You got a certain type of audience you trying to convey to?
Yeah, if you like late night drives, man, like the drive home, you don't want to listen to it. Yeah, everybody like late night drives, so that's the vibe I'm giving off. Late night drives.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You're more melodic or
melodic?
rapping?
I love melodic. You know, pads, piano, all that in that range. Yeah. Something you can just like listen to. You gotta replay it. A certain part of the song, you gotta replay it. Like, dang, he snapped.
So you're a lyricist too?
Yeah. I have. If you want to listen to it, if you want to listen to it,
we're most definitely gonna be listening to it after. I mean, when I first met you over there down in Hollandale, you played one of your songs, one of your tracks. The lyricism on that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I tried to find you on Tidal. I couldn't find you, bro.
Globvl.
That part.
Global.
No, we got a link afterwards. Got I need your song. Your
I'm
music
you
is
on.
pretty good, bro. Music is pretty good.
I appreciate
bro.
that. I appreciate that, and I appreciate what you're doing because this is my first interview.
Word?
This is my first interview.
So no one ever interviewed you?
No one's ever interviewed me.
So this is an exclusive.
This is an exclusive. Got it to me. This is my first interview. So.
Yo, that part.
Yeah.
Who were some of the rappers you was listening to? Nah, not even rappers. Musicians that you was listening to growing up.
I'm not gonna lie. As a jet, I used to kind of have insomnia. So I was like having trouble sleeping. But when I woke up early in the mornings, I look at what was that called on MTV? It was called when they used to play music videos.
Like early in the morning?
Yeah,
like
early in the morning.
School?
Yeah.
They used to do that, yeah.
They used to play music videos. What's it called? MTV Jams.
MTV Jams.
MTV Jams. I used to listen to MTV Jams. And one of the songs I remember was Best I Ever Had by Drake.
Drizzy.
When I seen that music video, I said, he's that guy, bro. So Drake influenced me. Bryson Tiller.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty good.
He's good. Future's raw. On some non-toxic stuff, he's raw.
When he's not being toxic, yeah.
Yeah, when he's not being toxic, raw. Gunna's hard. Young Thug, all that.
Any local artists?
Any local?
Yeah, anyone that you grew up around?
Not one I can think of at this moment. You gave me too much Bel Air.
That's dope. Have you ever performed live yet?
Yes, I performed live with my group. We're the Associates. It's called the Associates. We just performed at the Mix in Boca. That performance is crazy.
The Mix in Boca? What's that about?
It's called the Mix. It was like a venue that they were doing like an artist showcase type thing. So we performed there. We rocked the show. It was crazy.
Sheesh. How was that experience? Like
it was crazy.
That's not the first time you performed, was it?
Yeah, that was my second performance.
How was the first performance?
The first performance was I was still kind of nervous. You know, trying to get in the feel of it.
You found your sound.
I found my sound now, so.
What it was like with the crowd, or?
With the crowd, it was crazy. No, the second performance was crazy. The crowd in the first one, it was a couple of my friends that came and a random crowd, so I was kind of shy. But the second performance, man, I didn't care what anybody thought at that point because I felt like I'm that guy. So, when it comes to music making, you got to be confident in your music, or else you're just gonna.
And you wasn't overthinking it.
I wasn't overthinking. I took my glasses off. I didn't want to see the crowd's reaction. It was just about me and what I'm saying at that point. So
isn't that a major part of being like a creative? Like letting go of like whatever type of fears or doubt that you have in yourself.
Fear is gonna stop you from doing what you love to do. So once you get that out the window, nothing can stop you. You know what I'm saying? So
have you ever had any setbacks ever since you started, or something that you really thought was gonna like really jeopardize or hinder you from like progressing?
Of course, family drama. Like traumatic events that tried to stop me. But it's because I know like who's causing it, which is in my belief Satan. Because I know the attack is from him, I just put my faith in God, and I just know I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Only God can stop me from the plans that I have. So
that part,
I don't fear none of that. Straight.
You spiritual?
Yeah. Just went to church today.
No doubt. Today, what's today? Saturday. You Adventist?
Saturday, yeah, 7 day. How you know?
I figure. It was either that or Jewish.
True, yeah, 7 day Adventist.
You get a lot of support from family and friends?
It took me a while for my parents to, believe it. Like, your parents are probably going to be the hardest people you have to prove. Like, they don't believe, because we come from 2 different time zones. Like back in their day, they had to go to school. They had to
Shit wasn't black and white.
It's 2022, man. You can get paid from Instagram,
Bro, you get paid
social media.
Button,
you can get paid from TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So when I sold them my music and I sold them my music video, they're like, you know what? I get it now. And once you get your parents to believe you, it really ain't nothing stopping you, because they're the hardest people you gotta.
It's the hardest people to please.
Hardest people to please. They don't believe in you. Like, nah, you gotta go to school. You gotta go. Bro, I was in school. I did not know why I was there. I did not know why I was there. I was in my English 2 teacher. He asked me. He's like, bro, why are you here? I was like, nigga, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Cause my mom, like, from high school, like, in 12th grade, my grades weren't that good. Actually, my grades weren't that good. Like my whole school year, except for 5th grade, when I had a teacher that actually cared about me, Mr. Rob. Mr. Rob.
Shout out to Mr. Rob.
Yeah, that boy used to force me to do my homework because I never did homework. Why? I'm at home. Why am I doing homework? I'm trying to play games. I'm trying to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's the teachers that believe in you. But when you get to high school, these teachers don't really care about you. They're getting paid. They're already paid. So it's like, I give out the work, you do it, you pass it. There's no real connection. So yeah.
What was it about it that like didn't interest you? Like,
it's just not
like the whole system is kind of pretty. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not really set for one specific learning style.
Exactly.
They treat everybody just about the same, and not everybody learned the same. That's one thing.
I want different. I have my math teacher. She put me in the front of the class. I'm still not, grasping what's going on. Like, it's just that's not my interest.
You been in the industry too long? You been in the industry long?
I've been what?
In the industry long. Like music industry.
No, I just started dropping music on Spotify. I want to say 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm starting to like learn the technical stuff this year. Because last year and the past 4 years, 5 years, it was really just about dropping music. But now you gotta know promotion, you gotta know
that marketing,
all this marketing stuff. So I feel like this year I'm learning the technical side, and it's going good.
What's one thing you love about it so far since you started? 4 years ago? Yeah.
4 years ago, I have my home studio now. By the way, I asked my parents for $1,000. I said, "Give me $1,000. Give me a band." And that's all I need. I bought the laptop, I bought the mic, I bought all that stuff, the desktop, all that, and I downloaded Pro Tools.
Pro Tools. I was just about to ask what.
Yeah, Pro Tools is the way. If they use FL Studio, I'm not rocking with it. FL Studio is good for beats though.
Yeah.
For making beats. Recording, I don't like how they record, so Pro Tools is the way. I started Pro Tools. My first template was kind of trash. When you just start to learn something, it's always gonna be trash. But shout out to my boy Zeus Anderson, man. That boy gave me a template. Yeah. It was just like, it was just crazy, He just taught me like all the, shortcuts and all that stuff that you need to know. So shout out my boy Zeus, man. He taught me everything. So.
Is there anything specifically you're seeing or kind of like peeping while in the industry that you don't really vibe with, or kind of like not disgusted at, but like you want to stay away from that certain type of route?
The only energy I want to stay away from is people that want you to shout out their music, but they don't shout out yours. Because people always want support, but they never want to support you. That gets me mad. So I just people be sending me this stuff in my DMs. I'm like, bro, you don't even support my music. You can't even name like 3 of my songs. So I'm not about to share your stuff. No, that's not how this goes.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that's.
It is tragic. It is sad. People are moving at a fast pace, I guess. They don't say that.
I get it. Like as an artist, man, you gotta push your stuff out. You can't always be promoting somebody else. You gotta promote yourself as well. So I'll be trying to promote my music on my page like every day. While doing Instagram Reels, because Instagram is paying people for the Reels.
It's paying?
IG's paying, bro.
The internet is paying. Internet is paying. Yeah. Like if you're online, you getting paid.
You getting paid. Find a way to get paid from social media. You on social media every day. If you're not getting paid, you tripping. That's the way I see it. So.
It's hard for some people. How would you suggest that they get into it?
Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels is paying. I think if you get 4,000, 5,000 views, they give you like $15 or $20, and they pay out at 100. So Instagram Reels is the way. I used to use TikTok, but for TikTok you gotta blow up. TikTok, I had a video, and they paid me $400, but that video got like 2.1 million likes, 3 million likes type thing. So you have to get. But Instagram, they're a little more, lenient with this stuff. So Instagram payouts crazy. Instagram Reels.
How else do you make money?
How else I make money? I'm a security guard at an elementary school. Man. So benefits, all that, man. I just got the position too. So yeah, that's how I make.
Congratulations, yo.
Yeah,
Yo,
I appreciate it. So that's how I get the money to fund. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's how I get the money to fund what I really want to do. You gotta do it sometimes. I mean, the job is chill. I sit on a golf cart all day.
That part.
Yeah, that's the easiest job I had. I had like 5 jobs. I worked down with Dixie, Party City. I worked doing fire extinguishing, and I worked with kids, and I worked at U-Haul. U-Haul's trash. U-Haul, that joint will make you go home tired. You got lift heavy stuff. I ain't that big, but
that part. And staying at a 9 to 5, that's not something anybody want to do in the long run at all.
No way. And working on Sundays, I hate working on Sundays. I hate working on Sundays. That's the worst day to work, man.
No, but it's a process, I guess.
That's what you gotta do.
And it's supporting what you're trying to do, bro. And
it's funny what I gotta do, so
What you trying to go? Where you trying to go with your movement or like your projects? Everything about Globvl. Where you trying to go?
I'm trying to get noticed, man. The music, I feel like I'm doing my part, but the technical side, once I learn that, and once people, because I don't think my music is trash. I just think it hasn't been heard. So once I find out a way for it to get heard, I'm straight. I'm straight.
That part.
For sure.
What would you say for someone who's just getting into the industry of not rapping, but like music? The person who's just getting into it, like what's one piece of advice you give to them?
If you just now start music, what I have for you is just be consistent. Because there's a lot of people that say they want to do music, but they're not consistent enough. They don't do it every day. They don't, they want to skip straight to the fame. It's a process. You're going to be trash, no matter what. You're going to start off trash.
There's going to be a person who doesn't like you.
There's going to be a person that says, you know what, bro, this is garbage. Like, I had people like that. They're like, yo, I don't like this. This is trash. Like, who do you think you are type stuff. So once you get past all that and you just keep dropping, keep practicing. It's practice. That's the advice I have for you. You just gotta you gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna make something that somebody might not like, and it's hard to please everyone. That's when I learned when I first started doing music. Like, there's gonna be people that just don't mess with. It's probably the way you sound, how you deliver it, But that's what I'm saying. If you like it,
that's all that matters.
Yeah, if you like it, drop it. Somebody's gonna like it. Some music that you drop that people hate, somebody that might be their favorite song. Like, yo, I had songs that I didn't even like that much, and I dropped it. They're like, yo, I love this song.
Yo,
like, I love this song. It's a great feeling, and it gives you hope. It gives you.
But how do you separate from that? From like putting something out that you don't like, that you don't know how the audience is gonna feel about that. Like, how do you discern like which one is which?
It's like I like it at first, and then when it drops, I'm like, I probably shouldn't drop this. I ain't gonna lie. But people like it, and I'm like, if I liked it, there should be no reason why somebody else shouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be somebody that likes it, that listens to it.
But it's just like that self-doubt sometimes?
Yes, it really is the self-doubt that you get, like, yo, this is trash. But it's really not, because, you made it, you enjoyed it when you dropped it, so self-doubt really gets you when you're making music.
How to keep yourself motivated, like keeping yourself going every day?
You gotta get rid of bad habits. A lot of bad habits that were taking over me is really taking the time away from me that I should be putting towards music. So once you get rid of those, you find yourself enjoying, making music, going to the studio, seeing you producing and all that stuff. So yeah, to get motivated, you gotta get rid of the bad habits that's taking up your time. A lot of social media be taking up your time. You be swiping through. You don't even like TikTok, where that thing be taking up your time. So you gotta be careful how much time. Exactly.
It does not stop.
You gotta be careful how much time.
There's a lot of distractions out there, bro. There's a whole lot of distractions.
Distractions, you gotta let them go.
And you got the EP dropping soon.
EP dropping next month, man. Art of Deception. I'm gonna show you the Soul Ties that's dropping on Valentine's Day after. You're gonna love it, man.
Soul Ties.
It's really like the album. It's kind of like I let you enter the mind of me, because I don't really vocalize my feelings. So I really just poured out into the music. So you gotta really focus on the lyrics. But
What do you mean you don't vocalize? You feel like a hard time communicating? Like, what's your...
yeah, cause you know how I'd be like, yo, what's good, bro? You like, I'm straight. Yeah. Even though you going through the worst, like, but you not, you know what I'm saying?
All out there.
You don't put it all out there. So I feel like I pour that in the music, and you gotta listen to the lyrics. Yeah, it's really, you get in my mind in a sense, like, I allow you to, listen to my thoughts. Art of Deception is dropping next month. Stay tuned, that's all I gotta say. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, bro.
Stay tuned.
Cannot wait. Mm-hmm.
This drink is kinda crazy. Bel Air, Rare, Lux.
My favorite. Ever pull up to the studio, bro? Bring a bottle of Bel Air. We'll be friends forever.
12.5% alc. I gotta pee, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm
bro. It's straight, bro. Hey, let everybody know where we can find you.
Find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, Amazon Music, all that. All the streaming platforms. Globvl. Globvl. The V is an A, so it's global. Not Globvl, not Globvl, none of that is.
It's global.
It's global. I'm trying to be known globally. That's what the name means, man.
That part.
Simple.
Yo, bro, pleasure having you on the podcast, bro.
For sure.
Until next time, bro. Vic Ashton here for the story, not the fame.
Yes, sir.
That part.